It's going to be tight. Look at this. 3.8 seconds, the computer says. A 1:23.3, a slow lap time here for Davison, and he's caught up with traffic. Reindler's in front. Here's the margin to Whincup. It's 2.9 seconds, and Jamie did a 21.5 on that lap.
Will Davison's got to get around the car in front of him. David Worley does so now. And that might be critical in the last lap. That might have just been enough to hold him up for just a fraction. He knows that Jamie Whincup is coming. He's running on an oily rag, literally, to get to the end of this race. Will Davison, the Trading Post Ford, looking for his first victory for the Blue Oval. Lights on for Whincup.
Even in the first sector then, Whincup was the best part of a second faster in only the first. Fuel lights come on. That was Will Davison's voice. So it's going to run.
Mate, stay out and just work through the cop. Just bring it home.
It's Grant McPherson, his engineer.
Look at the stress levels in both these garages. This is levels of intensity like a Bathurst. This is one of Australia's biggest races.
I don't know, mate. Just you've got 1 lap to go. You've got 1 lap to go. Just drive it to the end.
We'll just ask, what number have I got to hit? It doesn't matter.
Drive it hard or not?
You're going to have to, mate.
To go, mate. 1 to go.
Crowd are on their feet.
Stay in front of him.
This is a classic Ford versus Holden battle.
Just stay in front of him. That's an understatement, isn't it?
The elbows are going to have to be wide out for Will Davison to hold off a fast-charging Jamie Whincup. In pit lane, Mark Winterbottom. So a shot at a podium goes begging for Frosty. Now Will.
Look at Jamie's. We know this feeling. This is like a qualifying lap. The lights are up like a Christmas tree. He's sliding the car. He's over the curbs. It's full attack. It's a maximum attack here from Whincup. His sector splits. His sector splits are awesome. That was Will Davison. It's coughing. He's in trouble.
Yeah, mate. Just do what you can.
And Whincup will get him.
Bring it home, mate. Unlucky, buddy. Awesome effort. Just bring it home.
They can't believe it. Everybody here can't believe it. The stand absolutely erupted. And you have to feel for Will Davison. He took it all the way to the very final lap. The gamble didn't pay off for Ford Performance Racing, but you've got to applaud this man who's put together one of the most perfect efforts you'll ever see to claim victory in the season opener. Will Davison coughs and splutters in the second. He only just made it across the line. And Gartander did the splash and dash to get on the podium. That is heartbreaking for FPR.
That's Chris O'Toole.
And that's the flip side at Team Vodafone.
Oh, look at that.
Spent. He's given it everything. The car had nothing left as it crossed the line. And in fact, it's only just made it.
Yeah, it's just 100 metres past where we are, man. It's just after the finish line. What a drive by this guy today. That is one of the highest level drives I've ever seen him put on. And Will Davison, the harshness, the cruelty of this sport is unbelievable. He deserved a much better result today. He drove very, very well.
He will be physically and mentally shattered. Let's not forget, though, he's finished second in one extraordinary race. Look at him, he could barely walk. That's what this event does. So close. So incredibly close. And I'm just trying to imagine the emotion that Jamie Whincup is going through right now after a stellar drive.
Tim Edwards, it is a sport of gambles. You've got to take them. You've got to have a go. You did that today. Just unlucky.
Yeah, look, I mean, we shouldn't be too disappointed at second place, but yeah, we are gutted. You know, we actually thought we had the win in the bag, and literally got the fuel light with 1 lap to go, and she started to cough at turn 8 on that last lap. So we knew we were tight, and yeah, he got to the finish and obviously just didn't have the pace over the last couple of corners.
Credit to Will today. That was a stirring drive.
Oh, and that's why, you know, he's that middle stint. He had great fuel consumption. You know, he put himself in a good position. And the cars have had great pace all weekend. You know, apart from the shootout, we're fastest in every single session. So, you know, we get a lot of encouragement out of this weekend. You know, we wanted to come out with a podium. A win would have been, you know, the ultimate goal for today. But, you know, we've got tomorrow.
Well done, Tim. Bring on tomorrow, eh?
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, well, they gambled and they just couldn't get there in the end. Absolutely nothing in it. So Tander on the podium as well. Craig Lowndes fought all the way back up into 4th. Lee Holdsworth, as I mentioned, a top 5 finish in his first hit out for Ford. Russell Ingall in 13th. Alex Premat makes his debut in V8 Supercars and finishes on the lead lap in 17th. And Reynolds, Courtney, Douglas and Bright. Jason Bright headed off to hospital after all going into the wall at turn 8. Now, Jamie Whincup's dad, David, passed away last week, so this will be a very emotional time for him. He's a fit young man, but physically this one really hurts. There were times in that race when he did things that no other driver in this series at the moment could have done.
100%, Matt. He is operating at the top of his game, and those sorts of issues, he has bounced back so hard with the family drama from last week, and the real resolve, I think, the grit that you've seen him exhibit today, Matt, has put him in a very, very special place in this industry.
Oh, Garth Tander, onto the podium, congratulations. There was a lot going on in front of you, and it turns out your splash and dash worked out all right.
Yeah, we probably spent too long just thinking about it. We should have come in earlier, but yeah, it's a good job that we got back to the podium, so we're backwards and forwards through the race. So I think we can make the car a lot better in race trim for tomorrow, so we'll try qualifying again in the morning and see how tomorrow goes. GT twists and turns everywhere in that race. Oh, that does it every year, doesn't Adelaide? It's fantastic. So congratulations to Jamie. I'm sure this one means a lot to him. So we'll get him tomorrow. And to you too, mate. Well done. Cheers. Thanks. We'll get back across to these two good mates together, Jamie Whincup and Will Davison. Well, step in, boys. Congratulations, Jamie. To you first. Well done. That was some tussle all the way to the end.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Brett. We had a good car. We went hard, and who knows what was going to happen there. And I didn't think I was going to win until the last half a lap, and I don't know what to say. Will, he didn't make it stupidly difficult for me. So yeah, he's a good mate.
Driving-wise, lap after lap, you just smashed it. You were so on the pace there. You were driven today.
Yeah, you know, all you can do is go out there and do the best you can. And today it was good enough.
Well done, mate. Enjoy the victory.
Thanks.
And Will Davison makes his way back here. Will, congratulations. Right down to the line, we were just talking to Tim Edwards. You had to roll the dice. You had to have a go. And just didn't work out for you today.
If it was anyone but Jamie, and after the week he's had, I'd be really upset. But I'm shocked for my guys. We've just had an unbelievable car, and I was just driving to a number. I was obviously saving as much fuel as I could those last 28 laps, and I saw Jamie coming, so there's nothing I could do. It was just shattering. But thanks to my boys, thanks to everyone at FPR and Trading Post. It's big day again tomorrow. I'm feeling fresh, and it's a great car.
Great way to start the year up on the podium there in second spot. Will, we started to hear over the radio you were getting the coughs and splutters about turn 8.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the radio was very ordinary the whole race. I had crackly radio up the front straight, and I'm trying to drive to a number. Shippy's saying, you've got to save this much, and the fuel light came on the second last lap, and I was just in the hands of the gods praying, and when it coughed, I tell you, it was not a nice feeling.
I bet. We'll let you get upstairs and enjoy it with your mate. Well done.
You bet. Thank you.
Nice job, Peretz.